No, we know what a politician is. Just the word politician brings to mind like the worst snake oil salesman, kind of like mental block people have when they talk about government action, is that there's something about saying the government or regulation or something like that, where people go, yeah, I believe in that. And then if you go politicians, they go, well, no, I mean, it's not politicians, it's the government. No, not politicians, the government. Politicians are the government. Like, what are we talking? Because when you say politicians, when you, it just, there's something about it. It like changes the way people perceive the reality of the situation. So like the government is kind of like this thing, this idea, this we the people, we're blah, blah, blah. But when you say politicians, you're like, oh, the people, the actual people who are involved. And now all of a sudden you're not thinking about it as some like abstraction. You're thinking about it as a group of people. And then, by the way, who are those group of people? Politicians. The worst people in the world. Like everyone knows that. No one, if you ask anyone, like, are politicians honest? Are politicians noble? Are politicians moral? Are politicians good people? Everyone knows. Because no, we know what a politician is. You say that just the word politician brings to mind like the worst snake oil salesman. And so it's interesting just even changing that dynamic, how much it goes like, oh, that's what you're telling me, that's who should be in charge. It's not the government or this idea. You're saying Democrats and Republicans, a bunch of lawyers in Washington, D.C. The threat to them is simply that there's a lot of people who don't believe in their legitimacy to rule. Without this belief in elections, the election results being real, then by the modern justification for the state's existence, they don't have a justification. The justification under modern statism is that, well, we're government of the people because we had a popularity contest and we got more votes. Therefore, we have a right to rule over you and the minority, which is logically and ethically bullshit, but whatever. Like so undermining that really is the danger. The government itself is illegitimate. Now, whether Biden won or didn't win the election, the government is illegitimate. Like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you had 48% or 52% of the vote. You're still illegitimate to rule over other people, morally speaking.